What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Hey there, everyone. I'm here too.
Alright. Last stream we got Diddly Jack Squat chat, but I'm already seeing some good ones. Lolin Muck, Tentacruel. I actually do need Chin Chow. And the second I hit live, my allergies started acting up again. Oh my god. Ugh.
I thought you already had Chin Chow.
I have Lantern. I don't have Chin Chow. Lantern we got
from
from
Dynamax?
Yeah, we got Lantern from Dynamax. Yep. Scrafty was one we got recently. Have a Lola Momola. How about either a Alolan Muck or Tentacruel? Which one are you feeling?
Alolan Muck.
Yeah, I agree. No starters. We haven't had any starters lately.
After Muck, maybe you should reset and try to get one.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's still plenty.
It'll be midnight soon. Yeah.
I should check what's on the other maps. Hold on. Let's see. Bisharp. Bisharp and Cutiefly? That's it. Alright, let's see. Indeedee, Kilowattrel, Azumarill. Do you say Azumarill, chat, or do you say Azumarill? Psyduck. Pawniard. When will my Wiglet appear, chat? Alright, we'll do a Alolan Muck.
Yeah, Camerupt is great.
Camerupt is just like it's another Gen 3 underrated Pokemon. I'm glad it's in this game. I don't know if Totodile outbreaks exist either, you know? That's a great question. I have yet to see any. I mean, I'm in no hurry. I don't need to do any. I have so little interest in doing sandwich shenanigans. He was a fairy. Yeah, the epilogue is this week, chat. We get to finally encounter Pecharunt in what, 2 days? Thursday? I don't know.
Wonder what time it's coming
Yeah,
out.
I was just gonna say, I don't know what time. I don't know what time. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Yeah. Hope you're all doing well.
Wait, how am I supposed to say it? It's Miraidon. Miraidon.
Miraidon.
How do you say it?
I don't know if I say Coraidon, but people say Coraidon. Coraidon. That just makes me think of Rhydon. Coraidon these nuts. Yeah, it depends on when it releases in Japan. What's up, everybody?
Miraidon.
Yeah, Tyler and I disagree on a few different pronunciations. Like Uxie versus Uxie. Uxie.
It is not Uxie. Or it's not Uxie. Wait, what do I say?
Haha!
I say
Uxie. I've always said Uxie. Uxie just sounds
Uxie.
dumb. Uxie.
Uxie. Uxie?
I mean, the guy just retired. It's not like he's dead or anything. Good riddance as far as I'm concerned. Uxie.
Uxie. Yeah, Uxie, that's what I say.
They really need to look at this. I don't know why this tall grass is making me. They need to make like a flea Pokemon chat. We need another like parasite or like a Joltik, like a little guy. Be funny if there was a little flea Pokemon that could like latch onto your Pokemon and do damage or something.
Maybe the flea Pokemon could have like it joins with another Pokemon. Furfrou, flea form.
That would be hilarious, actually. Imagine like a tapeworm Pokemon. That would be hysterical.
Ew. Let me look up a Alolan Muck shiny.
I believe I know what it looks like, but I will do the same. It's like purpley purple.
Purple.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my internet. Uh-oh. Why did looking up Alolan Muck just tank my internet? Yeah, I should be able to spot the shiny.
Chrome's probably taking too much bandwidth.
Well, it's also been a very rainy day here today, and for whatever reason, whenever it rains, my internet just, like, shits the bed. And that sucks. Like, it stopped raining. It's not even raining anymore, but I swear, on days where it's really rainy, my internet is just like, I don't think I will. I'm surprised Mushy Mush is handling these so well. Man, what a cool Pokemon. Who's your favorite Alolan form, Tyler? I'm curious.
Sandshrew and Sandslash.
That's fair.
Sandshrew, when it moves, it goes into like an igloo, and then Sandslash has mountain climbing hooks.
Yeah, it has kind of like Wolverine claws.
Who do you have available to you, Braylon? Like, what are your options? Maybe Nummel or Camerupt, since we talked about Camerupt earlier.
Nummel is kind of tough to see shiny. You wouldn't think it. It definitely looks more washed out in 3D than its 2D sprite. Like in 2D, you can definitely tell, like, oh, it's blue. But in 3D, it was kind of tough. Kind of tough to spot. Ooh, Lunatone. Lunatone and Solrock are really fun Pokemon. Gen 3 had so many bangers, it's crazy. More shield shinies? How about something like Galarian Ponyta or something?
Or Skrelp.
Yeah, Skrelp. Everyone's favorite Pokemon, Skrelp. Might as well Skrelp. What's up, everybody? Galarian Ponyta is what sold you to choose shield over sword. Valid.
What was the opposite? That sword?
Farfetch'd. Galarian Farfetch'd.
Mmm.
Which I feel like Galarian Farfetch'd is worse than Galarian Ponyta, but Surfetch'd is better than Galarian Rapidash.
I agree.
What's up, Justin?
For
Pokemon Day, there hasn't really been much leaks or anything really going on. I've seen more people talking about the Switch 2 than than Pokemon stuff recently. We have the
I haven't
epilogue.
seen any rumors or leaks for Pokemon Day.
I don't think anybody really has any idea.
Yeah, nobody wants to make any fake rumors yet.
I'm sure they'll happen.
As we get closer.
And then a bunch of people will pass this obvious fake information out as if it was, like, real. What was that, like, Switch 2 rumor from that, like, Taiwanese website? It was, like, the Switch 2 is still gonna have, like, 64 gigs. I'm sorry, but that sucks.
I could read it quick if you want.
Holy lag. Like, I am begging tech companies to stop putting, like, 5 gigs of memory. Like, this goes for, like, phones, too. Like, I feel like Apple always did that, but it's like, good lord. Games are so beefy nowadays. You can't be doing this. It's such a scam. Then Nintendo's like, buy our overpriced micro SD card, you guys. It has a star on it. Bruh.
I can't find it in English. Oh, here. So this is from...
What's up, Godzilla?
I don't know, like a Taiwan...
Of course, take with a grain of salt, chat. Take with a grain of salt.
It says the retail price will be increased from $300 to $400. 2024 release date. NVIDIA T239 processor, 8 gigabytes of RAM, only 64 gigabytes of storage, an improved battery life, and a screen refresh rate of 120 hertz, which I highly doubt. So, I looked this up because I was like, 64 gigabytes seems pretty low, but I found out on Nintendo's official website, the first Switch model only has 32 gigabytes of storage built in, which I did not know that. I forgot. But then the OLED increased that, where the base model had 64. Which I had no idea. I've had a micro SD card in my Switch for a while.
I don't know. I'm just so over tech companies being like, here, you can have one little tiny thing of storage. It's on us, guys. Like, especially since a lot of memory has been coming down, like, it really is not that expensive if you want to get, like, a terabyte SSD for your computer these days.
I got the deluxe Wii U when it came out, and that had 500 gigabytes, when I think the base model had 250?
That was my greatest mistake building my PC, by the way. If you ever build yourself a computer, chat, don't make the mistake I did and put way too little storage in there. I went with a tiny SSD. Don't do that. Do not do that.
Oh. Okay, I'm just remembering wrong then, Justin. Yeah, okay, I had the 32 gigabyte one. Wow, that's so small.
If you ever build a PC, chat, don't make that mistake. I think I did pretty great building my PC, but that was the one thing where I was like,
Get a massive SSD and you're good to go.
Everything adds up so quickly is the thing. Like, especially with games. Like, you buy a few big boy games on Steam and it's like... You're already on your way to filling up your SSD or hard drive or whatever you end up getting.
Storage is cheaper compared to like when you look at the Wii U. I'm just gonna say the Wii U era compared to the Switch. Like you can get a 64 gigabyte SD card, which I mean, for Nintendo games, that's fine. I feel like, but if you're playing third-party games on the Switch, yeah, that's gonna fill up quick.
Like, who has been so quiet because he doesn't have any information. They're either not, games aren't being translated at the moment, or he just doesn't have any information to give. Or to wrongly put out. Yeah, a terabyte really is not... They've really come down. Oh, well, really, they're less expensive than they used to be. I see deals for like SSDs for PS5s all the time.
Yeah.
Till they hit 50. I mean, during like certain sale days, you might be able to get one for that price. But it really just depends. I don't know, did anything else new, chat?
Watermelon coughing.
Oh, that was a classic. And wasn't it like pineapple gloom or something? Pineapple oddish
and gloom and grape cherubi. See, that would have been cool though if it was real. Because, I don't know, fruit Pokemon are fun.
What would Cherim look like if they made cherubi grapes? Cherim the wine Pokemon.
Black currants? I don't know.
Where's your avocado Pokemon?
Soon.
Ah, the millennial Pokemon. The millennium item.
Yeah, I found the image for the grape Cherim. Even though it's a fan image, I still think this looks great. I know it's a long link, but I still like that. I don't know, I think it's cool.
MatPat is retiring and nothing of value was lost. Pharaoh's Millennium Avocado.
Pecha avocado form.
Leaks about Pokemon Unite. Yeah, Pokemon Unite has about 50,000 characters now. I don't know anybody that plays Unite.
I know a few. I think a few of you in chat do. That's all I know.
I mean, not even people in chat haven't. Nobody in chat has really brought it up lately. I know there are a few masters and Pogo players, but really don't see many people talking about Unite at all anymore. A region based on California. I mean, I could see them doing that. I could see them revisiting the US for another US based region. I so wish there was an item that could change the music in this game. I miss the Kitakami music, chat. Speaking of Pokemon music, I was chuckling at this tweet. Remember when Game Freak made a basic sound setting a missable key item in Sword and Shield? I remember. The quote tweets had me laughing. It's either like, wow, shovelware games, crap, garbage, terrible, or wow, people really, why don't you talk to all the NPCs?
Go back to this random town and talk to this guy that you'll probably not remember that he's new.
That is a shiny Alolan Muck. That took no time at all. My beloved Alolan Muck. Legitimately the best Alolan form. One of my favorite forms ever. Let's go! Oh, you're beautiful! You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. What a cool Pokemon. Oh, I love it. This rules. Alright. What ball do I use for this? I guess Premier? Alolan Muck has a lot, the shiny has a lot of colors that just, I could use a love ball. I don't know, it's got more purple on it than pink. I'm telling you, chat, we need another purple Pokeball that's not the Master Ball. This drives me insane.
Do the Master Ball at the M stands
No,
for
I refuse. I don't use Master Balls. No. No. I actively refuse. Nice.
Wait, Muck arrived just in time to see if there's a starter.
It's only 3-3. Over 100 kinds of poison inside its body. Cool.
Don't touch him.
Man, we haven't had any luck with marks lately. Ooh, we're on a Alolan kick. Wait a second, I'm on an Alolan kick. Alright, let's go heal. Oh, thank you, Muck. That did not take barely any time at all.
You got a shiny Chimchar, nice. I think you need a Chimchar, don't you?
I do, I only have Monferno. But yeah, chat, the sound item in Sword and Shield that is just by an NPC you could absolutely walk right past and never know. I mean, I have to ask, are there, do any of you talk to like every NPC? Most NPCs are just, and I retweeted something that made me laugh because they're so right. Most Pokemon NPCs are just like, Pokemon and friendship, and I love friendship and Pokemon, and I love talking about Pokemon and friendship.
Yeah, I honestly do as well. I talk to every NPC because I don't want to miss a item.
I actually don't believe you. I really don't.
I do.
I don't believe that you go into, like, that Motostoke or whatever that place is called and talk to every NPC.
I go into every building as well when those were in the game.
When those were in the game. Chinchou, I don't know. Tentacruel has failed me once. I think I agree.
Scarlet Violet, though?
I'll just,
You don't talk to NPCs, so... Bleh.
I think one thing that could be interesting is if important NPCs had like a bubble above their head. You know what I mean? Like an exclamation.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So you don't end up missing it. Because, sure, I guess people will talk to everybody, but a lot of people won't. And you should not be putting a key item for your sound behind an NPC that most people are probably going to walk past.
The lady in this game that you're supposed to give the armor to evolve to Armor Rouge or Ceruledge, I had to look it up because I forgot about her by the time I beat the game. Yeah, most RPGs have that, you're right.
I've still missed, like, yeah, they do have bubbles. I've still missed, like, I just, like, you have to get really close to them. I feel like they should have bubble, I guess I mean from far away. Because if I'm just, like, zipping past, I'm not gonna know to talk to this lady.
Doesn't all important NPCs have the yellow, right?
Well, I talked to her and she's just like, go do battles, so no.
Go do 4 more. 4 more, and then you get
Actually, I talk to every NPC. I'm sure that's so much fun. Is this a terrible outbreak for Meowstick? Let's see. There's 2, 3. Mostly getting ocean spawns. I mean, what it is just bad game design, quite frankly. I think a lot of people like to blame the crunch and the time that they have to get these games out, but a lot of the decisions they make are just stupid. Bad game design. This outbreak seems dubious.
I think the worst quest in PLA was finding the Spiritomb spirits.
No, the worst thing in PLA was the genies. Talk about awful game design.
Oh, yeah.
That was rancid.
Genies.
That was actually rancid.
I just used items.
Cats on the beach, cats on the beach, cats on the beach.
Hey, yeah, why are they always on the beach? Esper was on the beach that one day, too.
Esper is skilled in the art of the ultimate yeah, this outbreak is dreadful, chat. Look at this. It's just spawning water Pokemon. Cats on the beach, cats on the beach, cats on the beach.
Try to get a starter.
That didn't change anything at all. What is today's actual date? 10th. Go back a little bit. I don't know, very, very rarely do Pokemon NPCs ever have anything insightful or interesting to say. Did I see Chansey was the next community day? Did I see that for Pogo? Oh hey, here's Blitzel. I don't think the struggle's here though. I want to do Blitzel when the person who paid for it is not here.
Frick.
I don't suppose Wiglet is magically over here somewhere. There's Orthworm, that's kind of close. Dratini, also kind of close.
Dratini, you just had an outbreak event.
Yeah, what are you doing here, Dratini? Why would they go with Chansey? I guess because pink? Why don't they do like Audino or... I don't know. I say as if I played Pogo, as if I haven't... if I have cared to even pick up Pogo lately. Alright, there you go. We got Piplup, Poplio, the two Ps.
You have Poplio, right?
I have one Poplio, so I need Brione and Primarina.
I vote for Piplup because I saw a video. Prinplup has fur now.
Poplio absolutely clears Piplup though, so overruled.
Hmm.
No, don't
I don't know.
me.
I don't know about that.
Ugh, Piplup is one of the worst starters. Empoleon is so disgustingly ugly. Could not be me. I like Piplup itself, but the second it evolves, no thanks. Okay, we gotta get somebody like Miraidon out here. What's up, Becca?
Poplio is a pink.
No, Poplio Shiny is actually pretty terrible. As much as I love Pops.
I thought its frills were pink.
Well, you just said pink. Like, it's not pink. Yeah, sure. It's frill. God, you're such a Twitch chatter. Actually, its frill is pink. I bang my head into the wall.
I am chat.
Dawn is it's funny to like act like Dawn is an actual person. No, Piplup was kept as Piplup because Piplup is extremely marketable. Piplup is a very popular Pokemon in Japan. That thing gets merchandise sold of it to this day.
It also has frequent promotions.
Why does Poplio have to spawn in the water? You hate to see it.
Ew, Fiona.
Yeah, I really like Primarina Shiny, I agree. I just really like Primarina. Why go? Why'd you get called back, man? Sometimes you can't go 5 steps without your Pokemon getting called back. Like, okay. No, don't spawn out there. Hard to see. All Gen 4 shinies are mid. Yeah. I've never been a fan of that, like, pinkish red shiny that Chimchar's line has.
Okay, but Turtwig's line is good, though, for shiny.
No, it's not.
I stand by Turtwig.
Vote Turtwig. They're a super downgrade from how good the Gen 3 starter shinies were. Going back to DAs, valid.
What legendary are you hunting?
3, 6, and 7. I charge this controller all the time. What the frick? Don't tell me it's going on me. I'd like to try Snivy. I have not seen a Snivy outbreak yet.
Do you have Oshawott?
I don't. I need to get 4 Oshawott so I can get Hisui Sam.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So anytime Oshawott, Cyndaquil, or Rowlet show up... Well, I actually have 2 Rowlets, so I only need 2 more.
I saw this video that I don't remember which order it's in, but apparently Samurott takes its sword out front-handed and Hisui Samurott takes its sword out backhanded. Very weird detail.
Hisui Samurott looks like a skin in Pokemon Unite.
Yeah, it does look like an alternate Smash skin.
Yeah, so little changed.
My favorite Pokemon region in terms of in general.
I feel like that goes back and forth for you.
Yeah, that's hard. 3, 2, 5. Not in any order. Though I wish Gen 5 wasn't just a circle, but oh well.
When you say Gen 5, do you mean black and white or black and white 2?
Black and white.
Original. I really like that intro area in black and white too. I don't know why the vibes are so comfy there, but...
Yeah, it has like a
just
rustic
like
town.
Yeah, it's...
It has a clock tower too.
Yeah, I really like that area.
I think it's called... No, it's not a Cumula.
I'm really bad with Gen 5 town names because I played through the game in Japanese, so I don't remember any of them.
Aspertia? Aspertia?
I don't know, I kind of wish they would stick to, like... See, everybody remembers, like, Cerulean, Pewter, because they're all colors.
Hmm.
Keep it simple. I don't know, and then this game went with, like, Route, Southern Province, North Province. He probably had the worst.
Terrible.
Yeah, really terrible. Got a shiny Smeargle today? Nice.
Nice.
That'd be funny if they kept that up. Like, what if they had a region that was just like every town was named after like a sheep? Rectangle Town.
Well, in Gen 9, all the towns are named after a food, but it's in Spanish, so it doesn't ring any bells for me.
I know a tiny bit of Spanish. And I don't know, I don't really remember many of them either. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Where is the library? Whoa. I love these, like, the way Pokemon spawn in groups in this game is so funny. I think another reason I like when Popplio, when Gen 7 first came out, there was like a weird group of people that were like vehement, huge Popplio haters.
I didn't like any of the Gen 7 starters when they came out.
Yeah, and you still don't. I know. Bad, bad, bad. I think
I will say though,
good, actually.
I think Torracat is cool.
See, I think Torracat might be my least favorite of all. Well, no, I don't like Dartrix. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know, Popplio is such an inoffensive Pokemon. I don't know why people latched onto that and were like, this thing is so stupid and ugly and I want to kill it. Like, okay.
I feel like a lot of water types kind of get that. I don't know. Aside from a few of them.
I don't know, I'm just saying, one of the content creators I followed back then was big into hating Popplio, and then it was revealed that he was a weird, like, freak. And it's like, interesting.
Oh, really?
Popplio haters are sick in the head.
What are the Gen 7 starters theme?
Decidueye is based on, like, an owl that was in Hawaii that went extinct. Which is great lore. Like, 10 out of 10 on that one.
Are they supposed to be the circus?
Well, Primarina's like like a singer. And then Incineroar is a wrestler, so those are both entertainers. And Decidueye is an archer, I guess.
I guess those are all entertainment.
Y'all want to go see the new Decidueye Archer show? It's still insane to me how good they made Incineroar. That Pokemon is such a beast, and then you have Primarina, who's pretty decent, honestly. Fairy is just such a great type. Fairy is such a good type. And then you have poor Decidueye, who they just made slow as pace, like every Pokemon in Gen 7. Yeah, Gen 9 takes that and runs with it even more. You're right, Midnight.
Yeah, definitely.
A singer, a dancer, and a magician. You wish they didn't have themes. Sometimes I feel like their themes get lost in translation, like what they did with the Gen 5 starters. I feel like that was just like a weird combination of ideas that didn't quite land.
They just wanted it to be like the melting pot. I don't know.
Yeah, but like, sorry, we don't have like Japanese samurai here. Or Chinese generals.
What if they made Ember
that's
like
not America.
What if they made an Ember a cowboy?
See, now that would have been more appropriate. Embor would that if Embor was a yeehaw rootin' tootin' lad, I might have actually really liked Embor. I believe that was an interview with like Ken Sugimori where he confirmed that. Back then, Game Freak used to do interviews a lot, so we would get a tiny little look into their process. Nowadays, they don't say anything to anybody. But back then, they would often do lots of interviews, so... That's how we know a lot of that stuff. I saw somebody's attempt at fan art of Paradox Scarlet Gen 5 starters. They had a really neat Superior. I really liked what they did with Superior, but they turned Embor into like a Triceratops for some reason. Like, at least keep it some sort of swine.
Oh, yeah.
I think you can still keep it like a boar or a pig or... without... I don't know. Turning it into a Triceratops. Not all Scarlet Paradoxes are like dinosaurs? I don't know why people seem to think that now. I guess because of the Johto trio.
Ooh, yeah, Entei being a mammoth would have been cool. I feel like... Okay, Entei is definitely like the forgotten of the two for the forms, I feel like. It wasn't revealed really in like any trailers.
I wonder why that
And
is. That's an interesting thing to like question. Why do you think they went with Raikou and Wake before Entei?
Yeah. Because I feel like Suicune and Entei are the popular of the three.
I feel like all three are fairly popular. Suicune is definitely the most popular. That's probably because it got a whole game.
Yep. And Suicune has had multiple events, or Walking Wake, I should say, has had multiple events. And the Raikou form is actually in VGC a lot recently.
What's funny is that Paradox Entei Gouging Fire isn't really showing up, but Entei itself is, because it uses E-Speed. It has access to Sacred Fire.
I saw a team that combined Entei and Suicune.
Entei did get a movie. So did Suicune, I guess. And then Raikou got like one special. Probably most people didn't even get to see. For shame. I feel like Gouging Fire is fine. I don't know. It's not my favorite.
It's my least favorite of the bunch. With Raikou's being my favorite and then Walking Wake.
I'm the opposite. I like Wake the most. I think they're all better than the robot sword trio or what Swords of Justice.
Oh, I do too.
Why are there deers on the beach? Why are there deers on the beach? Why are there deers? Weird hearing my garbled voice come out of your speakers seconds after those words left my mouth. Always forget about the Zoroark movie.
This is the future.
This is the future. Oh no. My internet is dying.
Yeah, your stream was buffering for me. I didn't know if it was me or you.
It'd be really great if this just didn't always happen when it was stormy out. Every time, without fail. Yeah, I hit 0. Great. It's still hanging in there, but it's quite low. We'll see if it recovers.
This might be a hot take, but I actually like Iron Boulder more than Iron Leaves.
They're both pretty bad.
But I think that was just because the reveal of Iron Leaves beside Walking Wake was just like, wow, this is terrible compared to Walking Wake.
Come on, dude. I never know what to do in this situation. Should I stop YouTube? Well, that...
No, just... Would it be pulling that much? I don't know.
Well, yeah. I don't know if somebody else is doing something to make the... Doing something that would... slow it down.
Maybe just cut YouTube. Switch over to Twitch YouTube chatters, maybe.
I don't know if anybody can even hear me. Oh, we'll just let it buffer, see if it comes back.
That's weird how we can talk just fine, but the stream...
I don't know, sometimes it can be OBS, sometimes it's my internet. I don't know. I don't know. Boulder's proportions.
I'm just looking at Polytoad images on Bulbapedia.
Hell yeah. I wish I was doing that right now. Why is the internet so stinky? Let me turn bitrate down a little bit. See if that helps. I've dropped 7,000 frames. Yay.
7,000. Put it to 720.
I think if YouTube doesn't receive the same data that I give to Twitch... Oh, there we go. It's back to green. Okay, we might be good. We might be good.
Hopefully there isn't a delay.
Back to green. Okay. Alright. What was I just saying about deers on the beach?
Deers on the beach.
Hmm. The way Poplio sleeps is very cute. Wish they wouldn't immediately wake up. How can you not like Poplio, Tyler?
It's fine. I don't like hate it. It's just like
Just picked up a tiny
it's
mushroom
there.
in the sand. They have mushrooms that grow on the beach?
Only in Paldea.
They missed the boat with Area Zero caves. It's really insane to me how they just didn't put anything interesting down there other than Terapagos.
They might fix it in the epilogue.
Are you joking, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm being sarcastic.
Tyler's awful at sarcasm. He'll say something completely straight face and then be like, I was just kidding. Don't ya know? Hee hee. Oh, come on. It doesn't help that I run into everything. I really, really, really wish that you could have just, like, repels.
I read something that said that the Blaziken event happening right now gives you a perfect IV Blaziken. Is that true?
I can rely on my old phrase, if it ain't shiny, I don't care. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I have little desire to do that Blaziken raid. I just need to wait for Torchic to show up and then I can get my own shiny chicken. It's crazy that we don't have another chicken Pokemon, chat. Like, we have plenty of, well, maybe not plenty. There's a decent amount of, like, Tauros, Miltank. We have Wooloo and Dubwool for, like, basic farm animals. Where's another chicken?
And Tapu Koko doesn't count. I know somebody would be like, well, Tapu Koko.
What about Ho-Oh?
I played Moon Galaxy, but Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were such little changes for a game that I just didn't even give it the time of day.
You're so valid for that.
Possibly soon. We shall see.
Yeah, depending on when the epilogue comes out, chat, maybe we'll do another Dynamax Adventures this week. Really didn't get many things besides Giratina last year, so I'd like to get a few more legendaries this year. I think that would be swell. There's a ton of different types of chickens, too. Like, of course, there's your standard, you know, chicken that... farm chicken, but there's a lot of chickens that have crazy plumage and stuff like that.
They should do those ones where they're...
Turn the bitrate back up again. The white spotted ones that are really fluffy.
I was thinking the fluffy ones where they're not, what are they called? They're not feet. Their talons are like fluffy. What are those ones? And they look like they have no wings. They like walk funny.
I was thinking the big fluffy white ones that often have like spots on them.
That too. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. The summer of Zygarde. I'm not actually sure what bird Hawlucha is. That's a good question. That'd be kind of a wait a second. That would be a deep cut if Hawlucha was a fighting chicken. Kyogre's a massive pain. Just like being surrounded by a massive group of Pokemon and constantly running into them in this game. That is also a massive pain. I still can't believe I got all the genies from Dynamax. Well, all the genies that are available currently to be shiny hunted. Who knows when we'll ever have a crack at an Amorous. Yeah, but what type of hawk? Cooper's hawk? Red-shouldered hawk? What type of hawk we talking here? Oh, Poppy is so cute. Gotta have my pops. Oh, cool. What happened? Little scamp. Do I want to know? I want to hear about the next Pokemon movie. That's the one thing speaking of Koo, that he talked about that we haven't really heard anything about yet. It has been kind of weird to not have any, like, Pokemon movie. Oh! You want to know something we can talk about, chat? Pokemon has taken down their Pokemon TV app. And I retweeted this, but if you want to, like, watch through every season of Pokemon, it's an actual living nightmare. It is an actual nightmare if you want to track down and watch the anime from start to finish. Which, holy lord, that's a lot of episodes. I don't I don't know, you know, if you'd really want to do that, but if you did, boy, good luck. Maybe look on Kiss Anime. Kiss Cartoon. because it kind of makes sense that they're taking it down. Because they really haven't done anything with it. They could have had the new series premiere on there or something. They could have done so much with it, and they just kind of let it fall to the wayside, and now they're just getting rid of it. It's like, okay.
Alright, I'm back. What are you talking about?
The anime being on 1,000 different streaming services.
Oh, did you talk about Pokemon TV?
I did. And I said that it makes sense that they're shutting it down because they just never did anything with it.
Also, I use Pokemon TV, like, rarely. But back when it first came out, the player is garbage that was in it.
Imagine having a movie player that's complete garbage. Mr. Jeffrey Bezos? Amazon.com? Pokeflix? Yeah, there's a lot of, like, Owl House had their own dedicated, well, a fan made their own website that had, like, all the episodes on it that happened with Steven Universe. Pokemon anime stopped having a plot in 99. Personally, it's like watching all those episodes would be like a punishment. I enjoy like early Pokemon anime for nostalgic reasons, but it's just not something I find very like fulfilling to watch. It's just empty, made for children garbage.
Back in 2018, I think it was, Twitch had a Pokemon marathon that was
remember.
Gen 1 to Gen 3.
That was pretty iconic.
I watched the whole thing, and, like, it was awesome. But it was also, like, the chat was there.
Yeah.
They had events where a Pokemon would appear on the screen, and you had to click it, and it would add to your virtual Pokedex.
I agree. I think if you want to watch through the anime, the best way is definitely how Twitch did it with a crowd.
Yeah, with a group, it's fun.
Yeah. And they had, like, emotes and mini games and stuff, just like you said.
Yeah. And on weekends, they would play a movie, and it was all in chronological order.
I think they still play movies.
I remember during Twitch watches Pokemon, I forget what they called it. Twitch presents Pokemon. When they got around to the Giratina Sky Warrior movie, they played the movie backwards. So it started at the credits, and then the movie just ended. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The Pokemon anime, like, the animation is pretty basic and cheaply made, so they can produce it every week so they can sell toys to the kids that watch it in Japan. That's why it's made. It's not made to be art. It's not made to be thought-provoking or interesting or to have any morals or raise interesting questions. It's just there to sell merchandise.
Yeah, it's hella bare bones if you're watching it, like, now, as an adult, I guess.
And it doesn't have, like, the cuteness or the artistry behind something like Pokemon Concierge. I don't know. I do see some people try to gas up the animation from Horizons, and it's always like... Whoa, Paw Patrol Twitter going crazy.
Yeah, it just doesn't really do anything for me.
I don't know, and it's definitely it has a lot of those same annoying things that are present in Scarlet and Violet. It's like all your marketing Pokemon are there. You have like a streamer character. It's just like, oh, this is so rancid. It's just like Masters revealed. I don't even remember how Iono. I hate saying that. It just sounds so wrong. Iono.
Her
And
voice
her
is
voice
so
made me like
annoying
want
and-
to. It made my ears bleed. Like this character is so dreadful. And then you see all the. It's like my little goblin gremlin. I love her. I did say somebody said that she needed to be beaten with hammers. At least somebody was speaking the truth. I don't know. It's like, of course they gave new airship man. And of course he's got to have a Charizard, and Pikachu is badass now. And I don't know if I like the format. Like the airship is such a weird choice. Like, I guess they couldn't, I mean, they could have. Nobody would have stopped them. They could have been like, Liko wants to be the next Pokemon master.
Yeah, I watched episode 1 and 2 when they came out, and they were fine. But, I don't feel like I have a reason to go back. I don't know. Do most people watch the Pokemon anime just to see their favorites in the anime?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people watch it just as disposable content. I haven't seen any weird shipping stuff, though. I'm sure it exists, but I haven't seen it, so that's nice. Unlike all the Ash Serena weird bullshit. That's why I'm curious, right? That's why I'm curious to see what the movie is gonna be like. What is the like, are they gonna have what legendaries? Are they gonna bring in Koraidon or Miraidon? Are they gonna do the Ruinous Quartet? Is there gonna be no legendary Pokemon? Who's gonna be the villain? Because if the Ruinous Quartet are in it, that means I get Wo-Chien merch.
I could see the Ruinous Quartet getting like a movie. Yeah.
Because that's a surefire way. If your favorite Pokemon shows up in the anime chat, there's a great chance they're going to get merchandise to go along with it. So if they do a Ruinous Quartet movie, Wo-Chien merch guaranteed, we win. This is how I win.
Liko in the Four Treasures of Paldea.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they could do Ogre Pawn, but I feel like Ogre Pawn, it's weird. The anime is doing Terraplagos, so Terraplagos got next to nothing to do in the DLC. And then Ogre Pawn has had nothing in terms of the anime, and all of its development has been in the game, in the DLC. Whoa, I really hate the pop-in in this game. Orthy enough for the Orthworm Club. I really liked Pokemon Concierge. I hope they make more of it. That's the type of content I want out of them. Also, it's just nice following characters that are adults and not small children. Like, maybe that's why I just can't connect with the anime anymore, because the protagonists are like 10 years old.
In school and stuff, yeah.
And not in a way where it's actually done, like, not in like an Avatar The Last Airbender way, you know what I mean?
You can just find them online. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't know who voices her in Masters, but she just got announced for Masters. That's probably you're probably not wrong, or not far off. I think the anime dub premieres over in the US next month. It already came out in the UK, which is a very funny decision.
They get more pop-ups over there than here. I guess they don't really have to advertise in North America.
I don't think that's it. I think it's probably up to the people that run TPCI in each respective region. Oh, Silent, voiced by Jason Griffith, aka one of the voice actors for Sonic.
Really?
Yes. Pokemon TV is being discontinued. They announced that, was it today? That's why we started talking about the anime, because they're discontinuing it. Pokemon TV, that is. Does Jason Griffith even voice act anymore? I feel like I haven't heard his voice in anything lately.
Maybe in random games, I don't know. Maybe he'll be the voice of Shadow.
Yeah, I don't think so. I like his Shadow more than the current guy's Shadow. You got this, Sonic. The guy that does Shadow in Prime is pretty good. From the few clips I've watched. Jason Griffith did Sonic, Shadow, and Jet. Back during, that era. Or What's-His-Face came in and is doing Sonic now. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Yeah, the original Shadow from SA2 is the best one. The OG. I'm sure any day now we'll get the casting announcement for Shadow in the movie.
That's coming out this year.
Supposedly.
Hmm.
I don't know. A lot of that stuff got pushed because of the strike last year. So who knows?
Yeah, I don't like the Sonic voice in the movies. Like, it's the same person that voiced Chip and Dale.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Oh, definitely the original Eggman. From Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and then Heroes. I don't like the guy that plays him now. I know that's a hot take, but he's annoying.
Yeah, SA1, he sounds very like, I will kill you, Sonic. He sounds very evil. And I like the Sonic OVA voice too.
Did you see that they apparently, like, will never be able to re-release the dub for that?
Yeah, because of some Paramount thing. Or it's lost or something, I don't know.
They can't, like, get the contracts or something, some legal... It's in some sort of legal, void.
Jinx. Definitely SA1 though.
Go before I make mincemeat out of you. Yeah, he was the best Eggman. Eggman is great when he's actually a threat and not just like Team Rocket level annoying character with Orbot and Cubot. God, I detest those characters.
Frontier's Eggman was super weird. He created like a daughter thing. Sage?
Nothing cracks me up more than when they try to make you like cry over that, as if I like give a shit.
And the ending was
Oh boy.
And the final boss with the
And then they
meteor.
just brought her back, I think, so just like the big Zelda sacrifice when she became a dragon, they just undid it. Gotta continue with our canon bullshit.
Yeah, Sonic X I'm pretty nostalgic for.
I mean, that's
Oh,
the current Eggman voice actor's like first time voicing the character, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Sonic X was one of my Saturday morning cartoons on 4Kids.
If I made a list of like the worst, most obnoxious characters that I would love to like beat with a hammer, Orbot and Cubot would be on my list. Chronically unfunny.
One is a square and red, one is yellow. And
They're
orange is
so
circle.
wacky and crazy and silly.
What about Bokoon though from Sonic X? Do you like Bokoon?
No. That guy's just like, what if Impmon was annoying and bad?
Yeah, he is kind of like
Straight up
Impmon,
just
isn't
looks
he?
like Impmon.
He's Impmon.
Absolutely crazy how hard they popped off with Tamers. Insane. Poor Kid's biggest crime was never finishing dubbing GX or 5Ds. Every time I think about how they just never finished either of those seasons, it legitimately makes me fucking salty. Also, for some reason, the end of Yu-Gi-Oh!, which... we'll get there. Tyler hasn't seen the ending yet. They just, like, cut one of the shots that's... They just, like, ended it in such an awkward place in the dub, and it's like, why did you do this?
Really? The sub is better?
Yes. It basically ends with all the characters just like walking down the street going to school, and it's nice, and they like I can't remember exactly how, but they goofed it in the dub, which always infuriated me.
So it's like the one, it's like the train scene.
What?
How they changed the train, that train scene in Yu-Gi-Oh! With Yugi and
That was censored
the
for violence. They're always gonna censor stuff for violence, whether people want to agree with that or not.
was, oh, I didn't know it was violence censor. I forgot.
And it really wasn't changed that much. You still see him wail on Weevil.
Weevil. It should have been
Punches,
me.
violence, those were always cut.
It should have been me.
It should have been me, not him. Yeah, there's a lot of questionable stuff like violence and like alcohol, obviously. Like not even Digimon could keep alcohol in. You can't have that. That's just a cultural difference.
The Digimon dub, they changed the Digimon's complete design into an orange.
Yeah,
when he's
because
supposed
it
to
was
be
a bomb. I mean,
Which,
I think that's hysterical. That's actually really funny.
that is funny because it completely messes up like a whole little plot thing. Well, not doesn't mess it up, but it just changes it completely. And how... Dang it, what's that Digimon's name? The evil lord at the end, and he just talks about like pizza or something?
Again, that's part of the dub's charm. I don't know why you're picking that out.
Because it's just goofy. I'm not saying it as a negative, it's just a goofy change.
You're talking about Apocalypse and the end of Adventure.
Yes, yes.
I think Sonic R was the first time those guys ever voiced those characters, wasn't it?
Sonic
Ryan
R
Drummond
had
is the
voice-
definitive Sonic. There's no better Sonic, in my opinion. He
Sonic
is
R had
perfect.
voice acting?
Ryan Drummond is hashtag my Sonic.
No, for Sonic Underground was by Deke. D-I-C.
Deke.
Deke. Do.
Oh, I meant, what's that party game that they released? The Sonic party game.
Sonic
Shuffle?
Superstars?
Is it Sonic Shuffle?
Oh, for the Dreamcast? That one, yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. It's funny how often alcohol got changed to hot sauce. In Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Chumley's dad made sake. So they changed it to that he made hot sauce in the dub. Wizardmon had a bottle of alcohol that was changed to hot sauce in Digimon. That has happened a lot.
That's so they can explain why they get, like,
look
red
drunk.
faces.
Why they look
the red
drunk.
faces.
See, that's that kind of stuff I find very charming. It's when they start doing, you know, the jelly donut thing, when they start changing actual, like... Because I honestly think that's more confusing for kids. Like, it's okay to show kids rice balls. It's nothing bad's gonna happen showing kids rice balls exist.
I never really understood why they even changed that stuff, because, like, Looney Tunes always had, like, XXX bottles in it.
Well, Looney Tunes is from, like, a different time, Tyler. You have to think about all the dubs and stuff that came right after, like, Satanic Panic shit.
I guess.
What do you mean, you guess? Looney Tunes is absolutely a different era.
I don't see why it couldn't have just been left as is. I don't know.
The Shadow Realm is such a great creation. I'll always hand it to 4Kids for such a funny creation.
Funny too, because Shadow Realm is like the most iconic thing that people even outside of the Yu-Gi-Oh know about.
Yeah, people will say Shadow Realm and not have a lick of knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep. When that's a complete dub creation.
See, stuff like that is funny because, again, you can't say that Joey is going to hell. Good night, Chanela. Have a good one.
Good night.
My favorite, worst dub thing that 4Kids ever did was in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I can't wait to watch GX with Tyler. GX is a wild ride. But it was the episode where they brought back the Egyptian gods. And they made the this was so weird. Just... Even in Japanese, this must have been stupid as hell. But they brought back the Egyptian gods, and somebody used Winged Dragon of Ra, and the Winged Dragon of Ra was, like, chained, which, disrespectful. That's my goat right there. Don't put my guy in chains. But second of all, in the dub, they put, like, this really goofy tear coming out of its eyes. As if the Winged Dragon of Ra was crying.
Why?
I don't know. But That's a very goofy dub edit for you.
Maybe it was to show he was sad in chains, but like obviously.
Yeah, I don't know why they felt the need to add that in there. No planned date yet for Conquest. Probably either next week or the week after. I'll definitely talk about it before we ever start, though.
Before Pokemon Day, is that a goal?
Well, I mean, the epilogue is this week, so I need to focus on that. People will be
Oh yeah.
back interested in Scarlet and Violet again, so I need to stick with Scarlet and Violet for a little bit before I switch off to something most people will not be giving a shit about. But yeah, after the epilogue, we'll definitely explore Conquest. I don't know how long it will take either, so we'll have to see. Again, I literally know nothing about it. Going in blind. I don't even know who I play as. So, we will find out. But yeah, the Winged Dragon of Raw crying is definitely one of my favorite, goofy, unnecessary dub edits.
Oh, another 4Kids big change was Slifer is not called that in.
Yeah, it's called Osiris.
Yeah, which matches the theming of it, but you know, you
Slifer
wouldn't think
works.
that at first.
Slifer was a man. Slifer was a guy. I think he was the executive producer, according to Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. But Slifer was the name of the executive producer.
Which is crazy.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever met anybody named Slifer, so I feel like it works. If his name was like Greg and they called Slifer Greg, then maybe we could have a complaint. You know nothing about Conquest as well? Yeah, I guess we'll learn together. Enjoyed the 4-hour shiny video. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, any religious imagery was changed in Yu-Gi-Oh! To this day, we don't have things like Magi Magician Girl because she has like a pendulum on her necklace. Or on her outfit.
Yeah, certain like blood and stuff too.
Which, now that they've been releasing the Lost Art stuff, just tells me they should just stop doing that. There's no need for them to keep doing that anymore.
Yeah.
All the Lost Art promos that have just been of recent cards they changed for no reason have been dumb as hell. Reborn the monster.
Gazelle, king of beasts.
King of mythical beasts.
Ooh.
Yugi's deck was so random. I love all the anime decks that were just truly rancid. Like, Joey using Swordsman of Landstar. Come on, man. This is why Kaiba makes fun of you.
Most of them are terrible.
Swordsman of Landstar.
Duke Devlin and Serenity's deck.
Me saying I didn't know anything about Conquest was not invitation to spoil things about the game for me. It was on the DS. So I have to set up 2 screens. Ugh, my least favorite. I don't know how important bottom screen stuff is, so I'll try to keep both screens big enough so people can understand what's going on, myself included. What's up, Silver? I don't know, dubbing, like, getting very popular mainstream animes like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Back then, it was all pretty new. I don't know, 4Kids had a lot of problems, but they had some great voice actors.
Yeah, the company themselves did. I remember reading they did some like nasty stuff.
Yeah, they were
with
pretty
that.
shady. They wanted to
Yeah.
keep lots of profits for themselves.
They were pretty nasty, but the voice actors and stuff were great. Nostalgic.
Yeah, I mean, back when Pokemon was first being dubbed, they did it in, like, tiny, cramped closet spaces. That's how... that's how new that type of stuff was. What's up, to struggle? Yeah, I never had the channels that had, like, Dragon Ball or Sailor Moon.
I feel like DBZ gets a ton of complaints because there was like 4 different dubs of it. Or maybe like 3.
Yeah, I held off on Blitzel because you weren't here to struggle. I did get a Alolan Muck, though. I might have to pop a sandwich for Poplio. Poppin' sandwich for Poplio.
Poppin' sandwich for Poplio.
I did get a Alolan Muck, though, so that's cool. I think that's pretty swell.
Papa Poplio Pepper Panini.
Curlin! Curling seems kind of fun.
I curled once before.
I have never curled. Curling is definitely like, you gotta live in like Minnesota or Canada.
What do you mean?
You think there's curling around on like the East Coast or like Texas or those types of places? Probably
East
one or two
Coast, yeah.
facilities exist, but I can tell you they don't have curling here. Oh, did you see that Sakurai is ending his YouTube channel, Justin? That tells me Nintendo's bringing that man back into the lab.
He's gotta cook.
They're bringing him back.
The final game to be released on the Nintendo Switch is a new Kid Icarus.
Oh shit.
Also, I saw that about the Smash thing, Justin. Is it actually DLC or is it just 3 new spirits? Like, I saw there was like a Pikmin 4 spirit, which is... what a thing to bring back.
Manifesting Pikmin 4 DLC with all my might.
It's just some new spirits? Huh.
What a strange thing.
Yeah, considering there hasn't been any new spirits for a while, and then they were like, oh yes, let's do this again.
But yeah, Sakurai is gonna stop making content for his YouTube channel, which tells me one thing. They're bringing him back. It's time to cook once again.
They're gonna shut down that awesome Smash 64 project that fans have been working on and make a remake of Smash 64. Very Nintendo thing to do.
Thursday, I think, might be Pecharunt to struggle. I don't know. I don't actually know when that's coming out. But I don't know. I think the Pecharunt stuff should take an hour or so. Yeah, oh shit. Here we go again. Exactly. Any of you fellers shiny? Yeah, we got the epilogue this week, chat. Chewing the scenery. It must be so hard to retire at age 37 with millions of dollars. My heart bleeds for him. Being the godfather of awful YouTube content mills.
Did you make the sandwich?
Yes.
Okay.
We sandwiched up. Who's Mad Pat? Man. I wish I were you. I wish I had that blissful ignorance. I wish I made millions of dollars from yoinking people's theories from forums and never giving them any credit.
How the heck do they curl in Arkansas? What the heck?
Why would no, I did not punish myself by watching that. Not giving him a view, first of all. Second of all, I don't fucking like the guy. Never have.
Could Luigi survive the coronavirus pandemic?
Oh, God. Remember when he said Etika's death was caused by cancel culture? Fucking clown.
Curling is on ice. You basically have a rock. You take a big rock and you try to get it into the center of a not the center, but you try to, what is that, like, you know, darts? Imagine darts, but the board is inside ice and you have to get it on top of, like, or in certain areas to get better points. But then your opponent can throw other giant rocks at your rocks to try to knock you out.
Yeah, you have a big smooth stone with a handle on it, and you have to navigate.
Like
you
bullseye.
have to. It's almost like bowling, where you have to let it go. You have to decide how much strength you want to put behind it, and then it will land in a big target circle. And depending on where it lands, you get more points. It's an Olympic sport. It's a very popular Canadian Like I said, a lot of all the like U.S. Olympians are from like Minnesota.
And there's teams, so once a teammate or someone throws a rock, you get like a broom and you have to
Yeah, you sweep.
sweep the front of it.
Aren't there Olympics this year? I can't even keep track anymore. Yeah, I actually recognize his name.
I don't. Is
John
it a Winter
Schuster.
Olympic? Oh, summer. I always like the Winter Olympics more.
Yeah, I wonder why, Tyler.
What do you
This
mean?
Canadian likes Winter Olympics more.
I don't know. The sports are cooler.
Cooler. I always liked speed skating. We had I can't remember his name, but we had a guy that was really good at speed skating. That's a fun one to watch.
Doesn't summer have skateboarding now?
That rules.
All right. Good night, CJ.
Good night. Farewell.
Yeah, bobsledding. You have oh geez, I don't remember the name of it. What's the skiing one where they go down that gigantic ramp and they pretty much have to like fly in the air and land it?
Long jump, slope, something? I know what you're talking about.
Slope.
I
Ski
think
jumping?
that's shiny right there, chat. I think we just got one.
Woo!
Yep, that's shiny. Alright, it's not as tough to see as I thought it would be. We got a pinky, frilly Poplio, chat. Let's go! A new friend has appeared. Gotta have my pops. Gotta have my pops. Gotta have my shiny pops. Good job, Mushy Mush. I don't think you needed that crit, but you wanted praise, you shall get it.
Oh my god, that'd be a perfect name for the trio if you got a Poplio Brione and Ferrum or what's her name?
Primarina.
Primarina, Snap Crackle Pop. That'd be perfect.
Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. No mark.
Yeah, table tennis. The only reason I know table tennis is at the Summer Olympics is because of Mario and Sonic at the Beijing Olympics had it.
I love that they call it
2008?
table tennis is such like ooh, table tennis instead of ping pong.
Ping pong.
You ran into it by sheer luck? Nice. The Mario and Sonic games are like a fever dream.
Was the last Mario and Sonic game terrible? Was it
I think
London?
it was
Wasn't
it was for Tokyo. And then COVID happened, and so it's a weirdly cursed game.
That's right. It says 2020 on it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
and the Olympics got pushed. That probably lost Tokyo so much money. That's crazy.
Those games are funny, but they exist.
Yeah, what a
Codette
random
doing-
crossover.
Toadette doing hurdles is fun. That's so funny because she has such small legs. How?
That would be like if Pokemon did like a sports game with like Digimon or something. Like, it's so out of left field.
Yeah. Ooh, if they did a Pokemon sports game, that might be fun. That would work, you know?
I would love to see them try, because Mario sports games have gotten pretty bad lately, so...
I think Eggman was good at swimming.
That's cursed.
I like the trampoline one. The 2021 probably was on the Switch.
The last random shiny I ran into was Swablu. I would love to see Pokemon try another game like that. Just another side game that's something different, made by another company like Bandai Namco.
Yeah, I dig it. Oh, speaking of that, there was a headline today that I don't remember. I don't know who said it or where the origin is. It said that Nintendo is seeking
More third-party devs for their titles.
yeah, for their titles. More indie developers for their titles. So does that mean like
Please give me a Star Fox game. That's all
yeah,
I
like a
want.
Donkey Kong, Star Fox, Retro Studio
Please.
sort of deal?
Please give me a Star Fox game that isn't just a retread of Star Fox 64.
When I first read that, I thought it meant like, oh, they're wanting third party support for their new console coming up.
They probably want that too.
Yeah.
I know that
worked well. Wii U.
what's the name of that game? Hi-Fi Rush. I know Hi-Fi Rush, it looks like it's coming to Switch. Which that was an Xbox exclusive.
Oh, and another one was, what was it? Oh.
Imagine if they released Starfield for like PC or PS5. Xbox fans would have nothing left.
I'm surprised that Ori and the Blind Forest isn't on the Switch.
Game where Toadette is the main character. The closest you could probably ever get Midnight is if they have another Captain Toad.
Captain Toadette.
Hello. Ugh. Did they have to put this on the same one?
Oh, I didn't know it was on the Switch already.
I'm still kind of sad that E3 is dead, chat.
Oh, speaking of E3 again, there was another. I don't know why there were so many rumors today.
Because it's January.
There was a room.
There's nothing else going on.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
People
it's
apparently
January.
like Xbox is gonna have its direct soon, and so is PlayStation. So people are like, "Oh, Nintendo's gonna have theirs soon because of that." Which, I mean, I don't know if
Good.
that
I need
really
Nintendo to do it
matters.
soon to rip the Band-Aid off so we can stop endlessly speculating about the Switch 2 for like 6 years now.
The only thing that I told you this, but the only thing that they have, I think, for 2024 Nintendo is Mario and Donkey Kong, Splatoon 3 DLC, the next Pokemon title. What else? Luigi's Mansion and Peach. I think that's it. I just remembered about Luigi's Mansion.
February will be the final.
Damn, that's crazy. Oh wait, not Luigi's Mansion 3, Luigi's Mansion 2. That's only 4 games, 1 DLC. That's not that much. I could see the console being announced this year, but maybe not getting it till next year around like March.
No. It's time. It's so beyond time for a new console, please. I can't take another Pokemon game on this console.
Oh, that's right, Justin. That was in your door. I forgot about that. I just feel like announcing it in February and then having 10 months like, before the end of the year, and then, I don't know, that seems so soon, like, having like a 6 or 7 month window. No, I haven't beat Mario RPG yet.
You guys are so full of shit.
What do you mean?
You've missed 3 shinies. I should start timing out that kind of shit.
Oh, is this in YouTube?
Yeah, of course it is. Endlessly fucking annoying. You missed a shiny, bro.
Oh, it's these people.
Announced in March, launched in September. That's probably a good guess.
Yeah, I could see that. So that's what is that, 5-6 month window? October 2016 to March 2017? Yeah, that is not that long of a wait, you know? Hmm. Maybe I'm on your side more now. Maybe they would just reveal and launch it this year then. And then those games that are coming out this year are like a Breath of the Wild situation where they just get double released on the Switch and then Switch 2.
Sometimes I do miss Masuda. Sometimes the easiness of just sitting and hatching eggs. You know, at least in Sword and Shield, not in this game. Sometimes I yearn for the Masuda days. I've seen a few games that seemingly are being discontinued, like Pikmin 3 for the Switch. Apparently that game is just not being stocked anymore, so they're starting to run out. They're actively starting to run out. Yes, the method, not the man. Because then I don't have a million fucking people breathing down my neck who are usually incorrect that are like, you missed 15 shinies, actually.
Can you hunt Poplio in Sword and Shield?
I have. You say that, I
Oh,
have. The only Gen 7 starter that ever cooperated with me was Litten. How much time do we got left? 9 minutes? Oh boy.
bye-bye.
People still buying new Switches are wild. I mean, I guess if your Switch implodes, sure, but... Yeah, the Switch sold so well.
Aren't the games that had selects also had a longer lifespan? Like it was the Wii and the 3DS had them, right? And those were easily over. Was the Wii over 10 years? I feel
I
like the
kind of miss
3DS
the
definitely
Wii.
was. What'd you say?
I miss the Wii.
I don't know if I missed the Wii.
Custom Sailor Moon Switch? That sounds cool. Yeah, the Switch is certainly something you can customize. It might not have any fun. Well, maybe if you homebrew it. Do they have homebrew themes?
Yes.
I have a homebrew theme on my 3DS.
Huh, the Wii U had selects? I don't even remember that.
But I got a Scarlet Violet shell for my Switch, which was pretty easy to put on there. Remember when the Wii came out and they undermanufactured it and it was incredibly difficult to find a Wii?
You could find Wii's nowhere. Yeah, a lot of Switch games are just like Wii U games.
Man, if I had caught more Poplio during that raid event in Sword and Shield, I wouldn't have had to put myself through this. What a shame. Shiny hunting in the water in this game is so miserable.
The Wii is great for putting custom firmware. You guys remember the Wii? I don't know. I don't remember the Wii channel. I forget what it was called, like the Wii News channel. And
Those were all so fun.
like you went on it and there was like two hosts. It was like a guy and a girl, and they would review Nintendo games and like have little skits. Those were so much fun, and the hosts were great too. I think it was called like Nintendo Channel. I used to watch those a lot.
All being discontinued from physical. Oh man, maybe we should pick up Pikmin 3. Whoa, excuse me, fellas.
I got it on my Wii U.
Oh, the lag. I'm checking all the Froakies I walk by too.
Which of the Froakie line do you need?
Froakie and Frog. I hatched Froakie in this game and evolved it into Greninja. So I just need Frogadier and Froak. Froakie's shiny is not great.
The Connect was so bad.
You think it's more noticeable than Poplio's? That's good at least. Yeah, Greninja definitely makes up for it, absolutely. That's why I evolved Froakie into Greninja, because it's just an all-time classic.
I think Frogadier has the worst of the bunch of Froakie and Greninja.
I'm keeping an eye on Luminion and Tentacruel, too. Just in case.
I want the Switch 2 to have a dual screen like the DS.
No,
and I want there
no.
Yes.
Why would you ever want a dual screen? No. That's you're such a troll.
And I want there to be a Street Pass pseudo feature.
Hey, I wouldn't mind if Street Pass came back. Hello, folks.
What if it had a clamshell design where you could close it though, so to protect the screen?
Protect the world from devastation. To unite all peoples within our No, I don't want that.
Protect
The
screen
3DS is
from
done.
scratches and
The
gasses.
DS is done. I don't need I don't need two screens. I just want one nice, sharp-looking regular screen, please.
2 screens, double the power. Switch it up.
That's their new tagline.
Nintendo actually, you know what? No console has ever done the 2 thing except for PlayStation.
3DS is a much better battery than the Switch. The Switch battery really isn't that great. 3 screens, 4 screens, 5 screens.
What if I had a more responsive touchscreen on the Switch and it came with a stylus? What if you could put two cartridges in the Switch at the same time? So
Why?
you
Why
have
would
one in
that? Why would you
backup.
want to do that?
Because you have one in there and then you have one in backup.
Wii U too. Yeah, you really have to question their marketing team for that one. They kind of blew it.
I still don't even know why it's called the Wii U. Why U? Is it universe as in Miiverse?
You
Why is
is
it
in
called
you,
U?
the owner of the console. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really use the touchscreen on the Switch very much. You know how I use the touchscreen on the Switch for putting in codes for shield raids quickly? And even then, sometimes it just doesn't feel very responsive. Like, I wish I had a stylus.
I swear I read somewhere that the Switch touchscreen is not as responsive as like the Wii U and the
It definitely
3DS.
doesn't feel like it.
It's made of something different. Wii Ultimate?
Blue-collared boys, where's the pink-collared boys?
Oh, is that why they feel different? Ah.
Look at chat, geniuses on touchscreen technology.
Maybe that's why it doesn't feel, it feels different to me.
Oh, the lag in this water. Super cheap stylus you use on your Switch. Yeah, that's a good idea, honestly. Getting a cheap stylus for your Switch. I don't think it's used super often, really. I mean, what Switch games really make great use of the touchscreen?
Literally the only one I can think of is, yeah, Mario Maker. Splatoon 3 has a drawing thing, and those, like, drawing games, I guess.
Well, damn. I only got one
Yeah,
pops.
Okami.
I guess I will evolve it into Brion. Actually, you would have gotten 50,000 shinies. Alright, there you go, buddy. Evolve. Evolve, my child.
I always felt like the 3DS and Wii U touchscreens were great. I don't know.
Oh, I guess I should go heal.
Rione is probably my favorite of the bunch.
I like Brion a lot, too. Oh, that's another one I could mark on my living dex. Did I already mark it? Where is it? I looked up Muck earlier and that didn't come up either.
Yeah, you're right, Cacturn. They've never had like well, I shouldn't say never. They've rarely had left-handed design in mind, except for on the Wii U Virtual Console. You can change the layout for DS games to have left-handed.
Excuse me, Vibrava. Okay, I'm up to 629. Again, I've been doing some shiny hunting and shield off stream, so if my numbers fluctuates a little bit, that's why.
Oh dang, everyone's a lefty.
I mean, Nintendo doesn't have good accessibility, really good accessibility, period. Oh, this Pokemon's so cute. Flopping around.
You have Torracat?
I have 2 Litten. I think I need 1 more Litten. Litten will be an easy one. Whenever Litten decides to show up, we can knock that one out quickly. Because I hatched a Litten, and then I got a Litten from that Gen 7 raid event. So we got 2 shinies today, chat. Not bad. 2 ones that are pretty nice, honestly. Brioni and Alolan Muck.
Wait, do you have Hisui, Samurott?
No, we talked about that.
How are you gonna get that?
I'm gonna catch Oshawott in this game and then transfer it to PLA and evolve it there.
Ooh, PLA stream.
That will take like 1 second.
PLA Let's Go night?
Okay, well, anyway, thanks for hanging out tonight, chat. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the follows and all that fun stuff, blah, blah, blah. YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Discord. Yeah, I don't know when the Pecharunt stuff is coming out, but I'll keep an eye out, chat. We'll definitely be doing the epilogue when that comes out this week. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody, and I'll catch you guys later. Good night, everybody.
Good
Bye.
night, everyone.